How's it going, Libra? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your New Year Ahead reading for 2021. So I'm going to use a few different decks to do this reading for you, and thanks again for being here. I tend to jump right into what I'm doing and I don't have a lot of fluffy small talk, so forgive me for that. So I have the Gilded Tarot that I'm going to use as the foundation deck to do your reading. So I have a 5-card tarot spread here for you that looks really interesting. It should really help illuminate what is going to possibly happen in 2021 for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. I've brought along the Witch's Tarot to do any clarification that we might need on the cards that I pull for you. So I'm going to do this tarot reading, and after that, I'm going to look at 5 quadrants of your life: health, relationships, creativity, opportunities, and finance. And to help me to do that portion of the read, I have the Romance Angel Oracle card deck and the Angel Tarot card deck right here. So I'm just going to do that quick shuffle on that one. Yeah, so I think that's it for the intro. And just as I was saying, that angel number 111 came out, you guys. So important to keep track of any angel numbers I might call out during the reading, or you know, if I am inspired to give you guys the name of any gurus, you might want to write that down. I know you guys can ask me questions after the reading, but honestly, sometimes there's such a blur because my spirit guides just come through me, so I don't always remember what I said. So if I can't answer your question after the reading, sorry. So let's look at the theme of the new year, 2021 for Libra. And I'm going to pull a Gilded Tarot card on that one. So nice. 6 of Swords here. It can look a little bit, you know, cloak and dagger, but the 6 of Swords, it's kind of that feeling of freedom and moving forward where things are easy. You know, you're not digging into the water. If you've ever seen, I talk about Vikings a lot because I love that show. You're not digging into the water and like pull. You're like, it's more like a natural and relaxed flow going on. So the theme of the new year is that things should ease up. Your burdens should get lighter. You know, there won't be so much opposition on your path. You'll just feel probably a little bit more in control, because probably a combination of things. Things are going to be a little bit easier for you to overcome, and you've hit a new level of being able to, of mastery, let's say. You know, you're just, okay, you know, I've got this. Like I've made it through every single day in my life up until this point, so I can absolutely handle whatever is coming my way next. So that's a beautiful beginning. So I want to see what to work on for the new year, you guys. And I'm just going to pull another card here. Well, this is going to be super important, okay? So whatever is going on, you guys, try not to let it pin you down. You have the 8 of Swords here, okay? So this is a very complex energy where you can get really caught up in what is going on and how to find solutions for things. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips. All right, so I'm going to give you an example. I lost my keys a couple years ago and I was absolutely frantic because it had my car starter fob on it and I was freaking out. Ran around all over the house, called my mom because she had been over and I thought maybe she had scooped up my keys by accident, and she was deeply offended that I suggested that. But anyway, I finally just remembered myself, went and sat down, did a meditation, and I got a visual of my keys being in a sweater that I had just popped out to run an errand, and I didn't put them back where they belonged. So keep on reminding yourself that the solution is divine, okay? You don't have to worry about things. You can just let things go to your angels, your guides. You know, if you're a God person, ask God for help, ask the universe, and to calm yourself down, to get yourselves out of this like circular reference of like frantic thought. Remind yourself the answer is divine, and trust that the answer will come to you. And then you can sort of release yourself and get out of that 8 of Swords energy, knowing that the solution will just come to you. You know, it'll just be populated into your brain. You don't have to sit and like chew your fingernails, you know, it'll come in. It'll come in. Just have absolute faith. Absolute faith. So let's have any mental preparations for you. And just as I was shuffling the deck to do that, I was guided to grab the Witch's Tarot. And it's very important for me that I listen to my guides, you know, because they're the ones that said, okay, find this spread and then attach this and use these 4 decks. So, you know, if it wasn't for my guides, I wouldn't be sitting in front of you. Mental preparations. You have the 8 of Pentacles. So there's more for you guys to be learning. Oh, I just got a message that you need to learn more about your self-worth. There's definitely some reading for you guys to do. There's also some vision boarding for you guys to do. You might want to start looking at why you're waking up at certain times. You know, if you keep on consistently waking up at whatever o'clock in the morning, look for that corresponding time. All you have to do is like type in, why do I keep waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning? And you'll probably get an angel message or a message from your body, okay? Very important to do this. Start understanding the messages that the universe is delivering to you all over the place. Really start reaching, opening up the capacity of what you're able to consume from the universe, okay? And do this outside of, I don't know, like regularly scheduled programming. You know what I mean? There's one thing for entertainment, but there's completely another to start climbing the ladder. And this is going to help you guys on your success. So I want you guys to note here that I pulled the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. So you have 2 8s, which is angel number 8 for you guys. So you definitely want to check that out. I'm just getting a message here also that it's never too late to learn something new. If you think that you're of a certain age and you're like, oh, I can't do that, or, you know, I'm not smart enough. There's no such thing. You're divinely connected to the universe. So all you have to do is ask for help, especially as you move into like a smoother season of your life. You should be able to absorb anything and everything that you want to, because you won't be so worried. And once you start mastering how to release your concerns to the divine, you'll have tons of room to absorb anything that you want. I'm actually getting a specific message. All right, who wants to become a doctor but doesn't think they're smart enough? You know? It's very important that you understand that you have everything it takes, okay? So I'm going to pull another card here for your spiritual preparations. This is fantastic. The universe has everything you've ever wanted. You know, there's a reason that you think of things. And so many people are in the habit of chopping themselves down. Oh, I can't get that. That's too far away for me. I can't attain that. 7 of Cups is looking at all of your options, okay? Your spiritual preparations are just telling yourself, like, I can have everything that I want. I already have everything I want. I have this in the here and now. I am worthy of this, you know? I have so many options. And then also thanking the creator, you know, whatever that looks like for you. If you call source, universe, God, you know, whatever you guys, you know, you have a genie in a bottle, just whatever it is. And I just saw angel number 911, you guys. So an extremely important message there for you guys. I noticed you have lots of angel numbers coming up, you know. So just be very, very supported by the knowledge that the angel realm is in full presence here as I do this reading for you. Tons of options, and start opening up the gates of your mind to recognize that there's nothing that you can think of that you cannot bring into your own reality. So let's see how to make the most of the new year. And again, I'm being guided to pull a Witch's Tarot. So let me just quickly shuffle that deck, and I'm going to do a cut. Wow. Make the most of the new year. Like, this is just wow, wild abundance here with the 10 of Pentacles. Make the most of every moment. Like, some people say you should live every day as if it's your last day on earth. And that can be really difficult to do, you know, especially if it's like, well, here we go again. I'm going to get up. I'm going to do this and this and this and this and this. And then it's bedtime. But you are not here to just get up and work, pay bills, entertain yourself in the evening, and go to bed. You know, and if that is what you're doing, then wake up and go, oh, yeah, I woke up. You know, hey, I have a job. You know, just really start to be like the cheerleader of your own life, and, you know, have fun on your drives, like have that solar performance, you know, sing your lungs out, even if you suck, you know, just really start amping yourself up. You have the 10 of Pentacles, absolute abundance. Somebody commented on a wealth and abundance reading in December, and I just loved what she said. You know, when she thinks of abundance, she doesn't think of money. She thinks of everything else, like her family, her home, hearth, health, you know. So extremely beautiful message for you to make the most of your new year is to make the most of everything that crosses your path. So for health, I'm going to use a gilded tarot. All right. Interesting. So we have the 6 of Pentacles. So I get the sense here that your body might be doing a lot for you, but you might be sort of not giving it enough back. If you look at the amazing things that your body is doing, it's picking up on everything, okay? Your eyesight, there's things that you don't have to think about, like your breathing, your heart beating, you know? Your body is just a work of art, and it's a miracle. So you might want to start treating it that way. I'm going to pull a Witch's Tarot over top of that. So I pulled the 4 of Swords. You guys might need to really start giving yourself the adequate rest and recovery. You know, this can be very, especially for people that are youthful, that are very vigorous, pushing so hard because your body has always supported you, you know, but your body can get tired too, no matter how extreme a sport that you're doing, or, you know, how long that you worked. As your body ages, as you do more and more extreme sports, for some of you, I'm seeing, you know, there can be breakdowns of your body. So really start investing as much into the care of your body as you're asking from it as you push through the days. And the 4 of Swords is asking you to take a break, really rest yourself, really take care of yourself. I feel like there's more there, okay? So I was going to put that to the side and move on to your relationships, but it was just not done talking. So let me pull another Witch's Tarot card over top of that. So some of you might not be feeling that great right now with the 5 of Pentacles, but just know that, you know, you need time to rest and recuperate, okay? This is extremely important for you guys, and that you will bloom again. You know, if you've had an injury, if you've had a surgery, if you've had any sort of condition, you know, you really need to pay your body back with that respect and say, okay, well, if you need to be resting for 3 months, if you need me to stop running, if you need me to do whatever, I'm going to honor you and take care of you until, you know, that season of bleakness is over. So be prepared for that, you guys. Be prepared. You might not be able to push yourself as hard physically this year as you might have in previous years. Lacey's sleeping right over here. Yeah, hi. So relationships, guys, I have this card here that says healing family issues. This is huge. Okay, this says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This is such a deep card, you guys, you know. Especially if you had a very like traumatic or difficult relationship with your parents. Maybe you didn't get enough. Maybe you didn't have parents, you know. There's so many different scenarios. You could have been adopted, you know. I need a sip of water. Hold on. So it's important to Understand that your parents did the best that they could in that moment. Maybe they weren't the best parents. Maybe they were great parents, but they messed something up massively. You know, whatever it is, if you can think of something, it's time to forgive your parents. And the forgiveness is for you. You know, it can be for them, but it's mostly for you, so that you can move on with your life. So you can start to live a more fulfilled life here. This is a very important card. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Because if you're holding a grudge out towards your parents, you can't be whole in any other relationship, really. And I want to say I speak a little bit from experience there because, anyway, it's a complicated story and I'm not going to go into it. So I'm going to pull an angel tarot card here for your house of creativity. And let me just pull the top card. And this is the 6 of Water. This is a beautiful card. And you have 6 full cups here. And you have a mermaid popping herself out of the ocean. So I'm going to read the guidance that's right on the card. And it says, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So I am seeing here with the relationship card and the creativity card that there could be aspects of your life that are not hitting on all cylinders, so to speak, if you're holding a grudge about your past in any way, you know. And sometimes we sort of, like the card says, romanticize the past, or, you know, maybe you're not seeing things from a holistic perspective. You know, so there is a benefit for you guys to really start healing, and your creativity will flourish as a result of healing any sort of past traumatic or difficult childhood issues, possibly with your own children, maybe not your parents. So, I mean, there's obviously something in your background that needs to be forgiven, forgotten if possible, and just to move on, you know, and it's for your own benefit. It's not for somebody else's. You know, you could have had a horrific childhood. I know lots of people did. You know, the forgiveness is for you. You know what I mean? And if you're not sure what I mean by that, I mean, there's plenty of resources where you can start looking at that, because the resentment is something that you swallow and then it burns your guts up inside. So let's have a card for opportunities. So we have Archangel Jeremiah, okay, and this is the renewal card. So I love this card for you guys, the opportunity to renew yourself by sort of letting the past go. Hold on. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So you're being absolutely urged here to just let it go. Just let it go into the wind, you know. This could be a really good year for healing yourselves to move forward with all this other beauty that we're seeing in the cards that I pulled for the tarot spread. But you could be anchored down by the past and not in a great way, you know. So if you do need to do some healing, like, do whatever you can do, you know. If you need to do meditations, or if you need to see a professional, or just finally say, I don't care anymore. Okay, so I'm going to give you the name of a guru, and he talks about letting traumatic experiences go or unfavorable experiences, and his name is Paramahansa Nityananda, okay? Nityananda, okay? And he has these exercises where you relive the experience, and basically when you can tell your story without feeling an emotional attachment to it anymore, that's when you're healed. So that's what you guys need to aim for in 2021. So I'm going to pull a card here for finance. So so nice. You've got the 10 of Fire. Okay, so I love this deck because it does show dragons here, and dragons are your from your team in spirit, and they reside in the 4th, 6th, and 7th dimension. Ooh, too much work. Accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. Okay, so I've seen this in the cards already. So your finances, they can only bloom as much as you are. Okay, so take all of this into consideration. Like with your health, we saw the 5 of Pentacles, so things are not blooming as much as they could be. You guys really need to take care of some things here. If you've been postponing a doctor's visit or something like that, I really want to urge you to start taking care of that, because it looks like your house of money is only going to be as affluent as your health is. Like, it's going to be really tied together, especially if you have a chronic pain, because chronic pain tends to take over your thought processes. It can make people extremely grumpy. I had a massive back injury and I was in so much pain, I couldn't think about anything else. So remember your body, take care of it very, very well. Let go of anything in the past that you can, just so that you can move forward on your own path. And remember that people along the way, they were just living out their own karma, and sometimes it had absolutely nothing to you, even though it probably felt like it. So you do have like a banner year ahead of you, Libra, but there's some, quid pro quo. I'm not even going to say it again. Like Austin Powers. But anyway, really it's a reciprocating energy. You have to give and take to yourself until you feel as whole as possible, and then your finances should come in a little bit more. And I'm just being guided again to pull a Witch's Tarot, and I got 2. Oh wow, okay, so this is great. I'm really glad that I pulled this. You guys can be on a brand new journey as soon as this healing takes place. And I pulled the Magician card here for you. So you have this opportunity to start brand new, create the life that you want to. All you have to do is shed the layers of your previous whatever versions and just move forward. Just keep on going, Libra, but absolutely take care of your body and it will take care of you. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. So just wish you guys the very best in the new year. Love and light, many blessings. Take care. Bye.